So, after the first 2 days of the NFL draft, we have just one question. Who's more pissed, Rodgers or Wentz? Just asking. So, let's start talking about the Eagles. The Philadelphia Eagles gave to Carson Wentz just last year, June 2019, an extension of 4 years with $137 million. Shouting to the Eagles fans, this is our QB. Stop talking about Nick Foles, he's gone, this is our guy. And now what? They picked Jalen Hurts. So Doug Peterson earlier today said he has a great skill set that we can use as a QB and as a runner. So basically they're saying we are not drafting him to replace Carson Wentz. They're saying we are drafting Taysom Hill. He's not Taysom Hill. Taysom Hill is a different kind of player. Jalen Hurts is a player that 2, maximum 3 years, he can be a starter QB in the NFL. Taysom Hill is a different kind of player. He's a different kind of skill set. So Carson Wentz is gonna have a backup QB that wants his position. But Carson Wentz is in his prime. Yes, of course, he is injury prone. Yes, we know that. In 2016, he has a rib injury during the preseason. 2017, he torn his ACL. Nick Foles came and won the Super Bowl. In 2018, he had a back injury, and Nick Foles had to play the last games of the season and the playoffs. In 2019, during the NFC wildcard game, he had a concussion. He's injury prone. He needs a backup ready to play. We know that. But right now, Carson Wentz, he's not feeling safe because he had Nick Foles that won a Super Bowl, and in front of him, as a backup of him. So now you have a young, talented QB ready to play. He is ready to play. Jalen Hurts, if was drafted by, I don't know, maybe Chicago, that I wanted to, because as a Bear fan, I wanted Jalen Hurts. Because, of course, at the end of the year, Chicago will need to find a new QB because of their situation. But about that, I'm gonna do a video later. But the situation in Philly is not great. Carson Wentz, however, has made a tweet. He's welcoming the new guy in town, but seriously, Doug Peterson right now has made a bad environment for his QB. Let's talk about the situation in Green Bay. Last year had a record of 13 wins, 3 losses. They lost in the NFC Championship game against the 49ers. And they came to this draft with one thing to do. Give Aaron Rodgers help. They needed a wide receiver. Obviously, they needed a wide receiver. They didn't draft any offensive player since Aaron Rodgers was picked in 2005. So, why? In the first round, I'm talking about the first round, of course. But they drafted instead his replacement, Jordan Love. A lot of people are saying when Rodgers were drafted in 2005, Brett Favre has had his same age. But Brett always talking about retirement. Aaron Rodgers is always talking about playing at 40 years old. So, and he has 2 years left in his contract. So I don't know why they are doing this. Matt LaFleur probably doesn't like Aaron Rodgers. he likes Jordan Love, he said that, and they drafted him. But they didn't just draft him. They traded up for him. They gave up the 4th round pick. So this was a pretty clear signal to Aaron Rodgers, but Matt LaFleur and the Green Bay organization. This is my team, not your team, Aaron. And yeah, Jordan Love, actually, I don't really like him. If we see his stats, in 2019 and 13 game played, 3,400 passing yards, almost 62% of completion, 20 touchdowns, and 17 interceptions. I prefer Jalen Hurts. I don't know, a lot of people don't, but I prefer Jalen Hurts with Jordan Love. But whatever. The most important thing is that, yeah, at least it's not the Philly situation where Carson Wentz has 10 years less than Aaron Rodgers. But come on, give the guy help. Give him help. If last year he arrived to the NFC Championship game and he's still playing really damn good play, give him help. Let him win. He deserves another ring. He needs help. But instead they drafted his replacement. They drafted with the 3rd round pick a running back, and yeah, their best player besides Aaron Rodgers last year was actually Aaron Jones, the starter running back. AJ Dillon is a good player. He reminds a little bit maybe about Eddie Lacy, and he's a power running back, thing that Aaron Jones is not, and Jamal Williams is not as well. Probably with this move they are giving the signal that they don't want to renew the contract of Jamal Williams. Come on, I don't know what the Green Bay Packers are doing, because also with the 3rd round pick they drafted Jose Adeguara, tight end, and last year they drafted Jay Sternberger. I don't know. Matt LaFleur what wants to do. But whatever, we will see what's gonna happen. If I'm Aaron Rodgers, however, I would ask a trade. I know he's loyal and he's probably not going to do that, but yeah, the situation in Green Bay is maybe worse than Philly. The situation in Green Bay right now maybe is even worse than the one in Philadelphia. Oh well, at least as a Bears fan, I'm okay with that.